The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Clippers. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And I think for the Knicks, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same results.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. Chris, what would you tell a young player that maybe a couple years ago burst onto the scene, were sensational, but have been plateauing, maybe even regressing a little bit?
I tell them success is a journey. That even if they would have won a Rookie of the Year award last year or a championship, that doesn't make them successful if they don't come with that same work ethic the next year. So if you've had a down year, that does not matter. You're supposed to learn from it and make this year better as well. So I would say get back to the drawing board, get back to working hard, watch a lot of tape, be honest with yourself, and focus on how to get better. Now, positive mentality, let's go forward.
Good direction. So the New York starting 5. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's Harkless in its small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot.
And the mental fortitude of James, even when the defense is there, he pays it little attention.
Payton against Rondo. Randall passes to Barrett. And it's sent back by Howard. And here we go. Up the floor. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by James.
An elite passer in his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Payton outside. Harkless on the wing. New York moving it around. A baseline J, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Bounce pass Howard. Here's Davis. It doesn't go for him. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Barrett. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, he's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Rondo with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Davis. Robinson pulls it in.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Randall with the bucket.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
James looking around. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Davis. Almost, but it rolls out. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Harkless. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. Here's Howard. They get it back. Robinson with the block.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit do this.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
That free throw good from Randall.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right
now. Both free throws good from Randall. Lakers trail by 6. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Robinson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
To end the cold streak. And it's Davis missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here's Randall. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's Payton. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. James outside. Lobbed up there for Howard. They get it again. And it's blocked.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Here's Payton. Randall on the follow. Randall's got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Rondo bounce pass. Payton against James. Fires the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, that's just great judgment. Firm understanding for when to let it fly.
Payton against Rondo. To the left wing. Robinson dishes to Payton. Over Rondo. And that one goes long. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's his first foul. Lakers trail by 8. LeBron kicks to Rondo. Davis, the pass to Howard. Now here's LeBron. Tight defense on him. The shot's good. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
No one commands more attention from the defense. But LeBron knows how to beat it. I mean, he can do it in a variety of ways.
Randall outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Barrett. Over Caldwell Pope. And Barrett the bucket on the assist from Randall. And it's 6 points for R.J. Barrett.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
James, that's a 2-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Payton. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing here by 8. It's stolen by Barrett. It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And here's Rondo, following the score by New York. There's the pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
New York with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a four-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Rondo with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Davis. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Yeah, and Rondo is a rugged defender, outstanding at reading the opposition there and then coming up with the steal.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Danny Green, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. And a new group in for the Knicks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for Maurice Harkless. Dotson's checked in for Barrett. And Smith subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Lakers trail by 8. Outside, Green. Passes it to Bradley. White block shot. Again, the Lakers.
A combo guard with fantastic handles. It's clear Bradley enjoys ripping off these moves.
Randall left side. Over Davis. Randall no good. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smith against Kuzma. He kicks it to Green. Outside Bradley. Five on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. The Knicks leading by 6. Portis against McGee. Portis can't get it to go. The Lakers shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor. And the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
Now here is Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one goes. Count it.
Getting more comfortable shooting from inside. Even though Smith Jr. is smaller, he knows how to score in the paint.
Lakers trail by 6. Davis dishes to Bradley. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Smith penetrating. Pass to Portis. Shoots over McGee, and the Knicks good for 2.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Green taking his time here. Outside Bradley. To the paint. Here's Davis. Randall with some nice D.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. Fifth is Kyle Kuzma.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Oh, yeah, Greg. These guys are stoppers. There is no assignment too tough for them.
First one falls for him. And New York making a change here. Gibson's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Davis. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
And how about his defense? I mean, 4 blocks on the night. They couldn't keep him down.
And they're running. Here's Knox. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
New York leading by 8. There's 1:54 left in the first. Here's Knox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis. New York shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Lakers trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McGee bounce pass. Here's Kuzma. Hits the close-range jumper.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Smith against Bradley. Pass to Knox. Now Gibson. In the corner, Smith with it. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Left side Davis. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. A 3 ball. And Avery Bradley hits from deep. Bradley's got 7. New York comes into this one following a loss to Los Angeles.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. A disappointing result.
Now here is Smith. Wow, hammering it in!
Yeah, you gotta love seeing the young fella dunk that one home. Smith likes to show off that incredible vertical.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith against Bradley. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen away. Smith wide open. He fires. Julius Randle getting it done for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Avery Bradley is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Dotson kicks to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
You gotta love the ferocity Smith plays with, especially when he's attacking the rim. You can body him up, but boy, is it hard to stop him.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Now here is McGee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 3 on the clock. Pulls up. The shot will not fall. And New York will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And then Smith with the dunk.
I tell you what, at only 6'3", Smith has some major hops. Super at leaping up quickly to throw it down.
Smith's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. And Bradley gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. The pass to Dotson. Here's Knox. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. Shoots over Kuzma. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Waiters. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. It's tipped.
Gotta have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
Here's Dotson, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
So it's the Lakers now. The Knicks making the shot. Waiters right side. Here's Kuzma. The three-pointer no good. New York leading by 11. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. Promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. And Kevin, we know one thing in New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And DA, that's when he is at his best. Thank you. Here's Smith after the basket by the Lakers. Passes it to Portis. Back to Smith. Shoots over Bradley. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Chris, this is a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this, the best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody. Move out the way he finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley.
And there's no real answer for Caldwell Pope in pick-and-roll sets. He can beat you with the shot outside or his quickness inside.
Smith against Rondo. Out left to the wing. From 13, that one wide left. Lakers trail by 11. Lets the three fly. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Barrett, up and in from the low block. Barrett's got 8 points.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Smith with the defensive effort.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Barrett the pass to Harkless. Outside Robinson. For 3, Smith. The shot comes out. Rondo with some nice D. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Waiters. Over Harkless. Los Angeles with another miss. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's Smith penetrating. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg, his leaping ability makes for some impressive highlights.
Kevin, he's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism. Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential.
First free throw is good. Well, few players in the NBA are as scary as Dennis Smith Jr. when he has speed towards the rim.
Smith just attacks with a ferociousness when he puts the ball on the floor. It can leap out of the building and strong enough to dunk over and through just about any player. Still developing the rest of his game, but you like his aggression when going to the hoop. Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Knicks now. Barrett. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Here is Howard after R.J. Barrett's bucket. 5 to shoot. Waiters into the lane. And here's Smith. He's got 11. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Rajon Rondo.
I love how hard Smith goes to the rim. Just remarkable at driving to the rack and taking the contact.
No good on the free throw.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Waiters. And New York with a change here, too. Randall's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Fans, broadcasters love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too long.
Right.
Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight on the break.
The first one falls. And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
Second free throw, no good. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Rondo.
Yeah, you can't let Rondo get free in those situations. He's an absolute terror on the fast break.
Out to the wing. Here's Barrett. A rebound by the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Well, nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope after R.J. Barrett's miss. Outside Rondo. Robinson with the block.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
Here's Payton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, Elfrid Payton's continued to improve his game, and so far, so good.
Yeah, a marked improvement in long-range percentage. Good size and defensive potential as well. He's knocking down shots. We might have something in Elfrid Payton.
The first free throw is good.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And both free throws good for Payton. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. Harkless with the steal. Here's Robinson. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. You look at Robinson, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
And that one falls for Davis.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Lakers trail by 15. James dishes to Howard. Pass to Davis. Back to Howard. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Howard's got his second bucket of the night. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time on a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable. Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
New York calls timeout. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Lakers trail by 13. Pass to James. Over Harkless. No good from LeBron. New York shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. To the inside, Randall, and Randall throws it down.
It's amazing how far Randall has come. I mean, from a role player to budding star, and he's not done yet.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Inside, here's Bradley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bradley's got 4 this quarter.
But that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Payton looking around. It's stolen by Davis. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Bobby Portis has checked in for New York. Kevin Knox comes in for Harkless. Outside Bradley. The pass to Davis. Shoots over Portis. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Davis.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Passes it to Knox. To the inside. Here's Barrett. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Dotson's checked in for Barrett. Good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Payton. 5 points in the game. 1:11 left here in the second. Feeds it to Randall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Before the pros, Randall could just overwhelm guys with his size. Now, the pump fake, he has to use it to his full advantage.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Davis. Kuzma outside. Now the feed to Bradley. It's rebounded by Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Knox. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Knox has got 8 points.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Now here's Bradley. He's got 11. 23 seconds left in the first half. Kuzma finds Davis. And the shot goes down. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Payton against Bradley. And Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Bradley, that's for 2. That one a little long. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfrid, you guys scored a lot in the first half. What are you doing well offensively?
I think it starts with defense. We're able to get out in transition, we're getting rebounds and pushing the ball. I think that's what's getting us open looks.
Well, we'll see if you can keep doing that in the second half, Elfrid. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I really like how many times they got to the free throw line. They've taken the direct method, attacking the basket, not settling for jump shots. That's gotten them some really good looks and a lot of points from the line. Staying aggressive in the second half is key.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And New York, looking at who they've got, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Payton, and it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. Robinson, stolen by Caldwell Pope. James with it, guarded now by Harkless. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
Well, Kevin, you know, it's so many advantages you gain from being LeBron's teammate. I mean, first of all, you're going to be wide open because everybody's going to be trying to double-team LeBron. I mean, you just got to be ready.
And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Payton. Payton's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to Davis. Over Randall. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's Davis missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. The first free throw is good. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Danny Green. He's perfect from the line this time.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Payton with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up. Trying to get open is Randall. Robinson misses.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Rondo against Payton. Right side Robinson. Over Howard. Buries the 7-footer. Robinson's got his first 2 points. Lakers trail by 14. James in the post. Defended by Harkless. Robinson with the block. And Davis puts it in.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Randall left side. Over Davis. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 20 points.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Rondo against Payton. Good D by Payton. The Knicks leading by 14. Harkless on the wing. Trying to get open is Randall.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. The Lakers shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. And out of St. John's, Mo Harkless in his 7th NBA season.
Yeah, and he's coming into his own as a defensive-minded wing. I mean, his offense is still a work in progress, but he's still in his mid-20s. He's got some time.
Now here's Payton after LeBron James's miss. Payton with the ball, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from 11. It's good. And it's 7 points for Elfrid Payton.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way. His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Dion Waiters checked in for Los Angeles. And then for New York, Gibson comes in for Randall. And it's Dennis Smith in for Payton. Free throw good, James. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, you know, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
Now, here is Smith. 11 points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. That one misses. Great D that time from Davis. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 15-point game.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. Fifth is Dwight Howard.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yeah, Greg, this is a dependable group of low-post scorers. They have incredible touch from close range.
Lakers trail by 13. Here's James. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Lobbed up there for Howard.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Smith against Rondo. Smith the pass to Gibson. Smith on the wing. He's got 11. The pass to Barrett. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Over Howard. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
James with it. 10 points for him. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. New York leading by 13. Here's Harkless. LeBron with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wasted no time on that one. 19 points for Davis.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Smith against Rondo. Barrett kicks to Gibson, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And you know, for the Lakers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, they had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Dion Waiters. The Knicks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pass to Gibson. Over Davis. Shots good by Gibson. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Waiters outside. Pass to Davis. Over Harkless. Here's Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
And even though Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And Bradley's subbed in for Waiters. And then for New York, Bobby Portis is checked in for Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Barrett.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 11. Outside Rondo. Kuzma outside. Makes it off the glass. Kuzma's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Dotson. Smith the pass to Gibson. 6 to shoot. There's Portis, and the Knicks good for 2. guys some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now, here's Howard. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Bradley. Takes it from 10. That one off the back iron and out. New York shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. It's a 13-point game. They get a hand on it. Here's Dotson. He's covered by Rondo. Dotson can't hit. The Lakers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Green dishes to Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And there's the pass to Dotson. Gibson up top. He's guarded by Howard. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Damian Dotson. That's foul number 2 for him. Lakers trail by 11. It's stolen by Smith.
He didn't turn it over once in the first half. All of a sudden, he's giving them one gift after another gift after another.
The timing and anticipation from Smith, looking more committed on defense, an encouraging sign.
The Lakers shooting 41% for the game. Green passes to Rondo. Down low. Kuzma kicks to McGee. 6 on the shot clock, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Outside Green, and Kuzma has it in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Smith, and Smith slams it home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. So it's the Lakers now. The Knicks making the shot. Rondo looking around. Passes it to Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
New York calls timeout.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Randall's checked in for Gibson. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Smith. Here's Green. Caldwell Pope kicks to McGee. Out left to the wing. Howard, the pass to Kuzma. Green inside the 3-point line. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. See Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
Here's Payton. He's got 7. To the middle. Here's Randall. Oh, that was something else.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Lakers trail by 11. Green passes to Caldwell Pope. Knicks with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From deep, Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Knox, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Knox has got 10. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And the miss. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks lead by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Green. The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. Green is out there with Kentavious Caldwell Pope, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's McGee. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the former Razorback, Bobby Portis, took a few years to find his spot in the NBA, but now he does produce.
And great big man to bring in off the bench. Good size and quickness combination, and will always give you scoring with that second unit.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Lakers trail by 16. Here's Green. Got a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. New York shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Payton passes to Randall. Back to Payton. Pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over McGee. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Kuzma. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 16 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Well, I like seeing Kuzma work this in, showing he's capable of hitting difficult shots.
Green against Payton. To the right side. Outside Portis. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 20.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Green. Pass to McGee. Dishes to James. Clock at 6. Over Randall. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Floats it up for Randall.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Now Green. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
And Chris, really, a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Davis has checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Danny Green. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Randall kicks to Payton. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
There's the lob to the hoop. Harkless with the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And stolen by Payton. And Barrett now top of the key. And Barrett slams it in.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Back to James. Outside Rondo. Here's Davis. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. Payton outside. Harkless on the wing. And the pass to Randall. He's off on that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now, here's Barrett. Robinson left side, 6 on the shot clock. Barrett kicks to Payton. Over Rondo. The shot by Payton, no good.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 16. James finds Kuzma. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And here is Payton. Outside Robinson. Over Caldwell Pope. Robinson, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now here's Rondo. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Davis. Over to the wing. The wide open look here for Kuzma. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Randall. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Randall's got 26.
Let the big man eat. Give it to Randall there, and he's locked in on scoring.
Lakers trail by 15. Caldwell Pope outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's. Here's Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 24 points for him.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. The putback, it's good on the putback.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
The Knicks leading by 15. Payton outside. Harkless on the wing. To the paint. Here's Randall. Payton trying to get open.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Lakers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
Randall dishes to Harkless. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 17.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the dunk by LeBron.
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective at scoring on the move.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. Payton passes to Barrett. Down low, Robinson. James with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Rondo. Passes it to Davis. Kicks it to James. Shot clock at 6. Over Randall. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. The Knicks leading by 12. Outside for Robinson. To the inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barrett. And so he hits both. Now here's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The D is no shot at stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul him.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And so here is New York. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Randall. New York, no good that time either. Lakers trail by 12. Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Payton. To the middle, stolen by Caldwell Pope. And now it's Rondo running all the way. Here he goes. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Payton with the ball. Here's Robinson. Trying to get open is Randall. Robinson misses. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. Caldwell Pope shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
Portis, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Julius Randle.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Now here's Rondo after the miss from Elfrid Payton. Now Rondo got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 7 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Count that one. And the Knicks lead by 6. And here's Rondo. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Oh, no. Sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Pass to Payton. Back to Harkless. He dishes it to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Lakers trail by 8. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's James for 3. Caldwell Pope. The Lakers get it back in a new 14.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And James drills them both. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Randall. Over Davis. Randall down low. Davis is on it. Randall no good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
And this is why Rondo is so special. A proven champion who time and time again comes up big in critical stretches of the game.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Barrett. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Payton. There's the pass to Barrett. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Davis.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been. And James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play. Gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Elfrid, first off, congrats on the win. What was the key to getting this one?
Oh, man, we made shots. We did a good job of, just getting to the rim.
Big effort tonight, Elfrid. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.